हाँ जी, गुड मॉर्निंग। होगी मॉर्निंग गुड। न्यू थार. So me and Vicky Paji, hi. We have just come to Mahindra showroom and we are parking our Venue Turbo Petrol, and then we'll hit the showroom and we'll probably get a test drive of the new Thar, and hopefully you will see the same in the vlog. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
बिल्कुल चलो.
This looks like a totally changed vehicle. Totally changed. This is a soft top version. The suspension setup from the rear is also changed. Plus you get all-terrain tires from Mahindra in stock. M-Hawk 130, the engine is also updated. Everything is changed. We have got new door panels. The plastic quality is not that good. So this is not the top variant. The top variant has this infotainment system here. Another big change is the transfer case gearbox, which was previously placed here and now it is just next to your gear lever. The plastic is of not that good quality. So we get two variants. How do you like it, Vicky Paji?
बहुत अच्छी है, लेकिन मुझे एक बात फिर वही प्रॉब्लम आ रही है ये चीज.
So this they were mentioning that just to give it that retro look, and so they have placed it.
But overall really good.
Overall nice.
Mahindra.
Yeah, you will get this plate in every vehicle saying the serial number and manufactured by Mahindra and Mahindra.
Mention here also.
And you can also see those camel and Thar badging in the front. Also you will see the Thar badging at the door panel. So let's take a drive and then we'll see how does it perform. So this vehicle has I think many accessories over it. This chrome treatment, you don't get it in stock. The side footsteps. So I've just popped up the hood and you can see a totally different layout. This is the air intake and turbo is just sitting right next to here. So the travel distance of this pipe, I mean to the intake of turbo, is very short, which is good. That is some insulation for heat and sound. The ABS setup, I think that comes stock with the vehicle. Nicely finished engine bay. So the ground clearance of this vehicle is also improved from the previous one. This has 226 mm. Previously Thar had 200 mm of ground clearance. You can see the rear suspension setup has been totally changed. Here you can see the suspension mount and you can clearly see the ladder chassis which is running right there. And right behind is the gearbox. You cannot see the transfer case from this side, but yeah, that over there is gearbox. The suspension mounts are also improved this time. So this runs on halogen headlamps only, no LEDs for these. So the vehicle that was inside the showroom was base variant. You can see this is the hardtop variant, front facing seats. Alloys look beautiful. There is no need to change the alloys. Even the tires, they are 80. Yes, there is Thar badging on the alloys as well. You can see pretty neat looking alloys, very nice. I think the hard top variant will sell more. This also has halogen headlamps. No LEDs provided in this vehicle. Let's go inside and see the changes. So as soon as I stepped in, the immediate changes that I found are the seats. These are company seats with Thar badging over here. Then you get this infotainment system, which I'll show you in a while after turning on the vehicle. Okay, this is the auto variant. This is the auto variant along with 4-wheel drive. Plus you get speaker setups over here. Okay, some negative bits are, you can see the open wiring over there. That is for defogger, I guess. And this is the rear brake lamp. Okay, so tailgate is the split tailgate. The boot space is practically very less. I mean, you can just keep one trolley over here, or you can keep a couple of duffel bags. One option, if you are traveling 4 people, so all you can do is you can put some of the luggage over here and some on the other side as well. There is no more space to put the luggage. By default you get this roll bar, which is a very nice thing in case the vehicle topples. So this comes as a safety provision. This is a pretty sturdy one, very nice. And you get these seat belts for rear passengers as well. So the only problem is this. See, you are spending around 15 lakhs on a vehicle and you get exposed wiring. But I don't think so it will matter for enthusiasts. Okay, I'll show you a very interesting bit. If you can notice this, the Thar and Camel. So inspired by the name, Desert Thar and Camel. Very nice touch. I think they look good without chrome. The model inside was with chrome. Those were genuine Mahindra accessories that they have put on it. I guess the top variant looks good and default. So okay, someone has unlocked the vehicle and you can see the lights have come up. Automatic headlamps are there. Automatic sensing lights. So the tire section happens to be 255/65 18s. So this sit on 18-inch all-terrain tires. So let's take a drive and I'll tell you how does it perform. Specifically, this is an auto variant. This is not the manual one. So yeah, I shall see you guys on the road and I'll tell you how it performs. So the meters get a full swipe as soon as you turn on the ignition. Okay, the car starts with minimum vibrations. There are no vibrations as such inside the car. Even the insulation is very good. I can barely hear the engine while starting up. The vibrations are very less inside the cabin. That's a nice touch. So this gives me a lot of information, I'll tell you. So when the 4x4 is engaged, when it is not. So I put it in the drive mode. So rest Vicky ji will handle and I'll drive.
Sure.
Okay, a lot of torque. Okay, the gear shifting is not very smooth. I can feel how the gears are being shifted. The gear ratios are very long. Mahindra has kept the gear ratio very long. So to give it a better cruisability on highways. Yeah, I could feel car has downshifted. Yes. The horn is very much audible inside. Yes, the gear ratios are long, the engine is punchy. So one thing with automatic gearboxes is, so once you floor the pedal, it will retain the gear. It'll feel that you want to pull it more. So if you go very genuine and gentle on the throttle, it will immediately shift, so to give you good economy. So right now, if I'll be very gentle on the throttle, see, it has again changed up the gear. The engine is very punchy and it is smooth. The roads are very good. I cannot test the suspension right now. So okay, we get a bump over here. Let's see. The front side is good, but still on the stiffer side. Yes, the suspensions are stiff. Not much of a body roll. So guys, this top variant has many, things to play with. You get a lot of information. You get power, torque, then you have compass, then for off-road you get inclination angle of banking, then you have this engine coolant temperature over here as well. So now the car is at dead stop. I'll move it, I'll floor it. You can see how the power and torque changes. So since the engine is on idle and I'm in drive mode, it is showing some of the torque already. You can see in the graph. If it is not clear, now you can see there is no power absolutely right now in the vehicle. And one more thing, I like these switches also. So this is for the four-way flasher, that is off. So yeah, let's see. I have just dropped off from the brake. So I'm around 1500 RPM. You can see the surge of torque because it delivers the maximum torque in this range. See, so now it is in torque band right now. So as I'll floor, you will see increase in power. Some off-road bits. So the road is towards this side, so you can see it 1 or 2 degrees bank. So I'll give it some power. You see power surge. Okay, it is providing torque, and torque is getting less during the shifts. It's a very nice thing. I can play with this all day. Also, one more thing, when I'll floor it, since it's a rear wheel drive, so there is a surge from the front side because of the power. The vehicle is rear wheel drive, hence you will see this thing. So these things will come very handy while off-roading as well. So if you are on some tough terrain and you see that your departure or the approach angle is getting very high, so you can immediately stop and step back. So the only thing is this gearbox. I'm not liking it very much. Maybe just because I'm used to or I'm comparing it with the DCT transmission, dual clutch transmission. So this is not a dual clutch transmission. So hence it will fare like this only. But overall, the vehicle is impressive, very impressive. I cannot say this is an improved version of previous Thar, but I can say this is a new vehicle overall. What do you say, Vicky Paji?
सीरियसली मुझे तो बहुत अच्छी लग रही गाड़ी अंदर से भी, और अभी मैंने ड्राइव नहीं की है, लेकिन मुझे गाड़ी पूरी टोटली चेंज लग रही है आज। तो कह सकता हूँ कि महिंद्रा थार ने जो ये चेंजिंग की है बहुत अच्छी लग रही है, एंड आई एम श्योर कि एवरीवन लाइक।
So guys, one more thing I'll show you is we'll stop and I'll put it in a 4-wheel drive mode or 4-wheel low mode. So right now I am in 2-wheel mode, so I'll engage 4-wheel. You can see this will also tell that you are in 4-wheel high mode. So at this time, okay, I'm in neutral. I'll put it in the drive mode. So all the power is being transmitted to all the 4 wheels, but this is recommended only if you are off-roading.
Okay.
Not recommended on the road. Another thing, so if I put it in 4-wheel low, so right now I have engaged in 4-wheel drive low. It is showing 4-wheel drive low mode. Yes. So at this stage vehicle is just crawling. So it is not advisable that you run this mode on the road. But you can also see these graphics as I'm turning the handle steering. The tires are being rotated to the right side. This is a very nice thing, and it is showing the power is going in all 4 wheels. So I'll disengage it now. I just wanted to show you this. So I'll give you the verdict one while I'm, I think. हाँ जी सर,
हाँ जी,
किधर है?
रियली गुड यार, मज़ा आ गया। और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि जो महिंद्रा थार एक्चुअल में चाहिए थी वही हो गया आज, जिसको हम थार कहते थे। तो लेकिन आज तो
जो चीज़ें मिसिंग थी वो इन्होंने इसमें पूरी कर दी हैं काफ़ी हद तक।
ओवरऑलिंग गाड़ी बहुत अच्छी लग रही है मुझे, और लुक वाइज रियली सेंस। कहीं आप दिखाए जा रहे हो,
grab a look. Very nice stance. So finally we are back after test drive of new Mahindra Thar. It was not a detailed review or a detailed test drive as they only had one vehicle. और वहाँ पे काफ़ी वेटिंग थी और लोगों को भी टेस्ट ड्राइव करनी थी. सो इट वाज अ शॉर्ट स्पैन, बट उसमें जो समझ आया कि एक तो कम्प्लीटली इन्होंने पूरा आउटलुक इसका चेंज कर दिया, इंटीरियर काफ़ी चेंजेस हो गए हैं, बट स्टिल देयर वर सम निगल्स. एक तो ऑटोमेटिक गियर बॉक्स जो बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आया मेरे को, मतलब देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ लैग इन शिफ्टिंग. गियर शिफ्टिंग में इतना लैग है और आपको प्रॉपर फील होता है कि गाड़ी कब गियर शिफ्ट कर रही है. क्यों विकी भाई?
बिल्कुल सही बात है. तो
और आपके पॉइंट्स?
ओवरऑल गाड़ी तो अच्छी है, लेकिन मुझे जैसे कि कानून बता रहे हैं कि एक तो मुझे वो जो
ट्रांसफ़र केस की बात कर रहे हैं, ट्रांसफ़र केस 4x4 शिफ्टिंग बिल्कुल भी स्मूथ नहीं है. इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट टू स्लॉट इनटू 4x4, आई मीन 4 हाई एंड 4 लो. मतलब बहुत दम लग रहा था, ऐसा लग रहा था कुछ टूट ना जाए अगर मैं उसको खींच के भी करता हूँ. तो एक वो चीज़ नहीं पसंद आई कि अगर आप 15 लाख टॉप मॉडल के लिए आप ऑटोमेटिक के लिए ले रहे हो, 15 भी नहीं, ऑलमोस्ट 15.5 के आसपास थी, तो 16 लाख रुपए की गाड़ी आप ऑन रोड आपको पड़ रही है. और ये बहुत छोटी सी चीज़ है, येट अ वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट कंपोनेंट इन ड्राइविंग डायनामिक्स कि आपकी गियर शिफ्टिंग कैसी है. तो वो बिल्कुल नहीं अच्छी थी. एक्सपीरियंस जिसको बोलते हैं कि पुरानी थार से तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, बिल्कुल नई गाड़ी लग रही है और अंदर काफ़ी चीज़ें चेंज कर दी, बट देन दैट ऑटोमेटिक थिंग वाज नॉट गुड फॉर मी एट लीस्ट. आई एम नॉट अ फैन ऑफ ऑटोमेटिक इवन. और ऑटोमेटिक या मैं कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ आपका डुअल क्लच ट्रांसमिशन या DSG से, जो कि नहीं करना चाहिए. बट देन फिर भी आई वुड से कि 7 आउट ऑफ 10, आई मीन इससे ज़्यादा तो नहीं. प्राइस है, वैल्यू फॉर मनी नहीं लग रही गाड़ी. मतलब अगर ये गाड़ी टॉप मॉडल अराउंड अगर मैं बोलता हूँ आपको 12 लाख के आसपास भी होती ना, सो इट वुड हैव मेड अ गुड वैल्यू फॉर मनी. 1 लाख आप कम कर दो, आप मैनुअल वेरिएंट पे आ जाओ. 11 लाख का अगर टॉप मैनुअल आपको मिलता है, देन दैट मेक सेंस. बिकॉज शैसी सेम है, इंजन आपने सिर्फ पहले 2.6 आता था पुरानी स्कॉर्पियो वाला, नाउ इट इज़ 2.2 एम हॉक जो आपका XUV में और स्कॉर्पियो में आ रहा है, बट डी ट्यून्ड है। दिस प्रोड्यूसेस 130 bhp। बाकी तो गाड़ी में कुछ चेंजेस नहीं है, और थोड़े से इंटीरियर्स में आपको चीज़ें दे दी हैं। बाकी 2-4 फीचर हैं जो आपको इंफोटेनमेंट में दिखते हैं, जो सुंदर लगते हैं बस वो सब चीज़ें दे दी हैं। सो ऑल इन ऑल ओके व्हीकल, मच इम्प्रूव्ड देन प्रीवियस वन। बाकी देखते हैं कुछ लॉन्ग टर्म अगर इसका किसी की ओनरशिप से रिव्यू मिलते हैं, सो आई शिल श्योरली अपडेट यू गाइज। प्लस वी विल बी बैक विद मोर ऑफ द रिव्यूज़। मोटरसाइकिल्स के लिए भी वी आर प्लानिंग प्लस न्यू i20, सो अ लॉट मोर वीडियोज़ यू गोना सी इन कमिंग टाइम।
मोर थिंग, प्लीज़ हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा। और करण प्लीज़ बताओ आप।
हाँ जी, डू फॉलो। आप अगर आप वीडियो यहाँ तक देख ली है तो यार सब्सक्राइब कर दो, अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें आती रहेंगी। मैं DIY वीडियोस भी पोस्ट करता हूँ, देन ट्रैवल वीडियोस भी रहते हैं, सो अ गुड मिक्स ऑफ एवरीथिंग।
और हमें अपने व्यूज़ बताइए, आपके व्यू क्या होंगे, कि अगर कुछ चेंजिंग चाहते हैं क्या और करें हम लोग, तो उसके बारे में हमें
बिल्कुल श्योर, आपके वैल्यूएबल इनपुट्स हमें हेल्प करेंगे ग्रो करने के लिए। बाकी आई नो बहुत डिटेल्ड रिव्यू नहीं था ये वाला, बिकॉज गाड़ी बहुत कम टाइम के लिए अवेलेबल थी हमारे पास। बाकी देखते हैं नेक्स्ट रिव्यू में हम और डिटेल में आपको बताने की कोशिश करेंगे। बाकी अगर कुछ आपके पॉइंट्स हैं, इफ़ यू वांट टू नो अबाउट कुछ स्पेसिफिक चीज़ आपको जाननी है गाड़ी के बारे में, तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख दो। आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू रिप्लाई। सो टिल देन हैव अ गुड डे, स्टे सेफ। कोविड की 3rd वेव शुरू होने वाली है, सो हाँ, प्लीज़ बी सेफ। सी यू ऑल।
ओके बाय।